Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we bring you update, authentic information when we know they dilute with lies or false stories or have been a false narrative. Anyone where you feel call them. If you have not subscribed to this channel, then I wonder what you are waiting for. Please subscribe to Gospel News. And I want you to also pay attention to this particular information that I want to share with you now. It is very, very important because we want to make a clarification on the information that we have received, authentic information from one of our brothers who is pained with what is currently happening in Biafra land, in Alibo. Now, during the weekend, we got the information here, and as you can see on the screen, Imo police arrests ESN sector commander, 9 suspected IPOB members, and recover ammunition. When they see them, now the matter 9 days for screen, when they see, the general public can see that. But I'm getting contrary information, and in-depth, no be saying half-baked or being they here for news only. Imo police, you can see, arrest ESN sector commander, 9 suspected IPOB members. This information, it brings shock to me, but one of our brother is crying out, saying that all these people, some of these people, in fact, all these people we didn't conquer so, say na innocent people, name them be. And I go tell you how they take be innocent people. What the Nigerian police is doing in Biafra land is unfair. Going there to arrest and kidnap innocent people and tagging them ESN. So sometimes I begin to wonder when you see these pictures here on the screen, like things like this, with flags, different regalia and all that. You begin to wonder whether if these people are walking on the road, whether they used to walk around with these flags. That is the question that you and I are supposed to be asking, whether they are moving around with flags. But the answer is no. It is the Nigerian police who brings these flags to come and paint them black. How did they get it? Is what I do not know. Let's go into the reason why we are here. The man who has given me information concerning his brothers who were taken by the Nigerian police will be speaking to us live on this platform today in the evening, hopefully by the grace of God, by 8 p.m. We are granting him interview to come and tell us how his brother, his innocent, was arrested. His innocent brother was arrested by the Nigerian police and tagged this ESN sector commander. So I want you to tune in, also share this video, make it go viral. It is very, very important because we need to make the narrative, we need to clear the air on the arrest of these innocent people. Now, instead of the Nigerian police and army to do the work that they are supposed to do, they are attacking Igbo people. Igbos are the endangered species in Nigeria. Look at what we have on the screen. Armed bandits kidnap unconfirmed number of villagers in Niger. And the Nigeria police, they are busy kidnapping and arresting innocent people in Alibo. This is unacceptable. Let's go into details. Now, they said that police arrest sector commander, 9 IPOB stroke ESM members, recover ammunition. And be that one where they cause problem. He says that Imo State Command has confirmed the arrest of 9 suspected members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and 1 sector commander of the militia arm, Eastern Security Network, ESN, identified as Matthew Chukwuma, who is 48 years old. Chukwuma, a native of Mpam, Ahia Zumbise local government area, Imo State, was arrested following investigation into the attack and killing of 4 police officers on April 21st at Ngokwala/Mbise Area Command. A statement on Sunday by the police spokesman Henry Okoye said the Commissioner of Police, CP Mohammed Ahmed Badi, had directed the command's tactical teams to begin detailed investigation, unravel and apprehend the culprits. Acting on the CP's directives, a detachment of the command's tactical team on April 24th at about 5:30 p.m. after a diligent gathering of credible intelligence arrested one Matthew Chukwuma, 48 years, of Mpam Ahia-Zumbise local government area in Imo State, in his hideout at Umuahia, Abia State. He confessed to be the sector commander of the dreadful IPOB/ESN syndicate in Mbise and assisted the curious operatives in arresting 3 of his members, namely Ojoku Ikechukwu, who is 53 years old, of Umuugwa, Chilaka Charles, 43, of Umuezu, and Anthony Iwu, 50 years, of Umuagwa, all in Umuokiria, Ahia-Zumbise local government area of Imo State, in their criminal hideout, while others escaped. On searching the suspects and their hideout, the following incriminating items were recovered. Mona, listen, they say 1 cut-to-size AK-47 rifle, 190 rounds of live 7.62 mm ammunition, 2 AK-47 magazines, 2 cut-to-size double-barrel guns, 1 locally fabricated Beretta pistol. In the course of the investigation, the suspects all confessed to being members of the dreadful IPOB/ESN syndicate, terrorizing the good people of Imo State, and had a hand in the recent killings of 12 police officers and 2 civilians at Ngokbala in Imo State. Remember that last week we brought you a report how unknown gunmen killed 4 policemen and a couple in Imo State. So they are accusing these people of being behind that particular incident. Now, I got an update concerning this this particular report. A man came forward and sent a DM to me. According to him, he said his name is Raphael from Umuezu, Umuokerika, Ahia-Zumbise in Imo State. He said that our elder brother was arrested along the road. Mona, pay attention while he was walking with one of our kingsmen. And when we find him is a bubago that kidnapped him. Listen to how he got to the police, and one of our kinsmen is walking with them. Okay, one person from Imo State is walking with a bubago, and that's how they arrested this man now. My brother, I called the guy that happens to be from the same village with us, okay? All he have to tell me is that he have serious issues with his brother. That is why he implicated him and said that he is an unknown gunman. He said that I have to come to the camp so we can discuss on how to bring him out. I have all evidence that he was picked up on the road, not in any camp. This is what our brother who sent me a DM is saying. And like I said, I'm going to bring him to this platform on Gospel News to interview him tonight so that he can tell us plainly what happened and what he knows about this particular incident. Now, someone you pick up on the road is the person walking on the road with all these guns. Now, these are the equipment that they have recovered from them. Somebody you picked on the road who had all this equipment with him. This is it. According to this man who sent me a DM, he said, I even speak with one of them on phone, the one that is from my village. All he have to tell me is for me to be sending money for his feeding. This is very, very bad. And I have told him to come forward and brief us on live interview today. So I want you to stay tuned with us so that you can see what really happened, okay, and what is going on. So you hear from the brother of one or more people arrested in this particular. This is how Nigerian police has been doing, and this is unfair. So we want to use this opportunity to call on the IGP, which is the Inspector General of Police, to do something very, very quickly about the innocent people who have been arrested by the police and tagged as unknown gunmen, because these people have not committed any crime. That is all we are calling for. Justice, because these ones have done nothing. And they deserve to be set free very, very quickly. Because the Nigerian police name don't stain too much. And the continuation of the stain, or robbing the name of the Nigerian police in the mud where they don't rob. I don't know whether it will come out. It's unacceptable. Now, IGP, I beg, all those people will be say they never do anything. We will go carry for different angles of the road. We will free them. Made in the waka go their mama houses very quickly. Now, as they continue, so where the police is supposed to be working, they say they know they work there. Say na innocent people they catch for road for Imo State in Igbo land. They say that Fulani armed bandits have kidnapped unconfirmed number of villagers in Niger State. Very sad situation. Suspected armed Fulani terrorist bandits have allegedly kidnapped an unconfirmed number of persons and injured scores in communities in Paikoru local government area of Niger State. Daily Post learned the gunmen invaded the community at about 2 p.m. after Friday prayer, and on Saturday morning, 2 days ago, nobody have challenged them. But go and see checkpoint in Igbo land. It go shock you. The communities under attack include Esan, Koitapi, Wuda, and Loitapi, among others in the area. The bandits allegedly carried out their operations for several hours without interference, cutting away cattle and motorcycles. They destroyed houses, rendering the villagers homeless, as others escaped into the bush. An eyewitness told Daily Post correspondent that the gunmen launched their attacks by shooting sporadically into the air, thereby creating panic in the villages. Daily Post recalls aggrieved youth of the community had earlier burnt down the only police station at Kafinkuru when bandits attacked and killed a reverend father some months ago. They say that since then, the bandits have been launching their attacks without intervention. Confirming the incident, the coordinator of Kafinkuru axis concerned youth, Mike Afi Sebastian, appealed to the state governor, Abubakar Sani Bello, and the security agencies to urgently come to the aid of the affected communities to mitigate their sufferings. Una don see this matter, the end to this Fulani terrorism in Nigeria. The way things are going, there is no end in sight with what is currently happening to our people. These are the places where the police, or the Nigerian police, DSS, and the Nigerian army are needed most. But you will never see them. That's the problem. Rather, we are going to find them in droves in Igbo land at every corner, collecting roja from road users, and extortions are all ongoing in large number. Let me quickly play you this video. Mona still here within these same people, Fulani, herdsmen, these terrorists who are claiming to be herdsmen, what they are doing in certain communities in Nigeria. Watch and share.
Opaha and the Diku communities
are
a shadow of what they used to be. The commercial nerve center of Apa local government area is deserted following Tuesday's attacks by suspected herdsmen. When the dust settles, 11 corpses were recovered by the survivors, while eyewitnesses say 2 soldiers also lost their lives in a bid to ward off the attackers.
We don't know what occurred to instigate them by doing this. We didn't kill their cow, we didn't touch them. They first came They live in Idiku. Idiku people didn't touch them. They first strike Idiku man in his farm. We don't know what prompted them to that. So we are looking up to government to come to our aid.
Their remains have been laid in these mass graves, while the communities remain ghost towns, just like Ankpali, where 5 people were killed. A legislator representing Akpa State constituency calls for help.
The villagers were helpless. We have nothing to do. You could see what has happened to the community. Everybody has been displaced. It was my candid plea and assistance to beg the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, deploy a security agency to the community so that the villagers can return back to their ancestral home to go about their farming activities.
From the displaced communities, leaders of the affected areas, including the lawmaker and the Commissioner of Finance, who represented Governor Otom, meet with the IDPs to consult them and assure them that everything is being done to end insecurity across the land.
My people are displaced. It's painful that we've lost a lot of lives in Apa local government in the past few weeks. As a people, we are helpless. And that is why I've called on the 3 tiers of government to join hands together with His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, with what he has started to make sure that we properly and permanently address this problem and put it to rest.
Community leaders say at least 22 persons have been killed in the last 2 weeks in 3 communities of Apa local government area, which is not too far from the Agatu area, where attacks have been a source of concern.
When I don't see them, those are the places where security agencies are needed. But go to Biafra land, innocent people are being arrested and tagged unknown gunmen. This cannot continue, and we cannot continue like this. These are people's mothers, brothers, sisters, uncles, nephews, and aunts. And the Nigerian police should end this terrorism as soon as possible and face where it is facing them. If you listen to the video I just played now, you will hear that 2 soldiers were also sent to judgment. But you will not see them burn down any villages or do any attack there. But if it were to be in Igbo land and such thing happens, the Nigerian police will go on a kidnapping spree, kidnapping innocent people and road users in the name of unknown gunmen and tagging them different names just to give a dog a bad name. This is unacceptable. I'll bring you more updates. Stay tuned. Don't forget to share this video. God bless.